Embark on the journey of Steve McMahon, a midfielder whose skills left an indelible mark on English football. From the rough-and-tumble pitches of local clubs to the fields of Anfield, McMahon's story has many ups and downs. Witness the ascent of a player whose drive and determination propelled him through the ranks of English football, leading him to become a cornerstone of Liverpool's midfield in the 1980s. Steve McMahon's passion for football, tracing back to his early days in Liverpool, England, where he was born on August 20th, 1961. Growing up in a city with a rich football heritage, McMahon was immersed in the sport from a young age. His journey began on the playgrounds and local fields of Liverpool, where the dream of playing professional football started to take shape. The legendary games at Anfield and Goodison Park that McMahon would watch with his family had a profound impact on the culture of football from the beginning. This environment nurtured his talent and love for the game, setting him on a path toward football greatness. Steve McMahon's journey through the ranks of professional football began with his debut for Everton, the club he joined as a young talent. His time at Everton marked the start of his ascent in English football, showcasing his abilities in midfield and earning him recognition as one of the promising talents in the game. However, it was his move to Aston Villa and then to Liverpool that truly set the stage for his rise to prominence. At Aston Villa, McMahon continued to develop his game, displaying the kind of grit, leadership and skill that would define his career. Yet, it was his transfer to Liverpool in 1985 that turned him into a household name. Joining one of Europe's most prestigious clubs, McMahon stepped into a midfield role that seemed tailor-made for his aggressive style of play and boundless energy. His journey with Liverpool began on September 12, 1985, when he became Kenny Dalglish's first signing. McMahon's impact was immediate. Just days after signing, he made his debut in a draw against Oxford United, and shortly thereafter, he scored his first goal for the Reds in a victory over his former club, Everton. McMahon's debut season at Liverpool was decorated with significant achievements, including a key role in the club's double-winning campaign. Despite the bittersweet experience of being omitted from the starting lineup in the FA Cup final against Everton, McMahon's contributions throughout the season were integral to Liverpool's success. His resilience was further showcased in the following year's League Cup final, where, despite setting up a goal and scoring 4 in a record victory over Fulham, Liverpool fell short against Arsenal. Under Dalglish's management, Liverpool underwent a transformation with the introduction of players like John Barnes and Peter Beardsley, yet McMahon's presence in the midfield remained constant. Known for his tough tackling and competitive nature, McMahon established himself as a formidable hard man in the game, respected and feared in equal measure. McMahon's sense for scoring crucial goals was evident as Liverpool clinched the 1988 league title, with memorable strikes against rivals Manchester United and Everton highlighting his scoring ability. However, the 1988 FA Cup final brought disappointment, despite the team's earlier success in reaching the top of the charts. The 1989 season was emotionally taxing for McMahon, especially in the aftermath of the Hillsborough disaster. Despite the tragedy, Liverpool won the FA Cup, with McMahon playing a pivotal role in the final. The season ended in heartbreak, though, as Liverpool lost the league title in a dramatic decider against Arsenal. By 1990, Liverpool was back on top, winning the league title again, but missed out on another double with a defeat in the FA Cup semi-final, a match in which McMahon scored. His international career with England saw him participate in the 1990 World Cup in Italy, a testament to his midfield prowess, despite the team's mixed fortunes in the tournament. McMahon's time at Liverpool concluded in 1991 amid changing dynamics under manager Graeme Souness. Disagreements over contracts and the direction of the team led to McMahon's transfer to Manchester City in December 1991, closing a chapter filled with 276 appearances and 50 goals for Liverpool. Steve McMahon's transition to Manchester City in December 1991 marked a new chapter in his illustrious career. Making an immediate impact, McMahon debuted just 2 days after his transfer on Boxing Day, contributing to a 2-1 victory over Norwich City at Main Road. His arrival was met with high expectations, with many hoping his aggressive playing style and proven quality would elevate City's performance. Despite McMahon's reputation for intensity and a winning mentality, his transition to City was not without its challenges. The atmosphere and expectations within the squad were notably different from what he had experienced at Liverpool. Niall Quinn, in his autobiography, highlighted this contrast, noting that McMahon's intensity and expectation to win trophies were a stark departure from the more relaxed atmosphere at City. McMahon's drive, reminiscent of players like Roy Keane, set a standard that was difficult for the team to meet, underscoring a clash of cultures and expectations. McMahon's reputation as one of football's hard men was further solidified in 1993, when he was featured in Vinnie Jones's Soccer's Hard Men video. Jones, a formidable hard man himself, acknowledged McMahon as his only real rival in the sport, highlighting an incident where McMahon's fierce competitiveness led to Jones requiring stitches after a match at Anfield. This recognition from Jones not only exemplified McMahon's toughness on the field, but also his unwavering commitment to the game. Despite his efforts to elevate Manchester City, McMahon's time with the club saw him playing in 87 league matches without the same level of team success he had enjoyed at Liverpool. The opportunity to shift into a player-manager role at Swindon Town eventually drew McMahon away from City, marking the end of his tenure with the Sky Blues. Steve McMahon's games on the domestic stage with Liverpool inevitably led to recognition on the international front. He earned his place on the England national team, where he brought his trademark tenacity and skill to the midfield. Representing his country, McMahon faced the challenges and pressures of international football with the same determination and commitment he showed at the club level. Despite the fierce competition for places in the England squad, McMahon made significant contributions during his international career. He was part of the team during the 1986 FIFA World Cup in Mexico and the European Championship in 1988. While England's campaigns in these tournaments had their ups and downs, McMahon's performances were a testament to his ability to compete against the world's best. However, McMahon's international career also highlighted the challenges that even the most talented players face. Injuries and the intense competition for midfield positions in the England team meant that his appearances were limited, yet each time he pulled on the England jersey, McMahon played with a passion and pride that reflected his love for the game and his country. Steve McMahon's journey through the ranks of professional football was not without its challenges and moments of adversity. His career path, while filled with notable accomplishments, also included challenging times that put his resolve and commitment to the sport to the test. One of the key challenges McMahon faced was the transition between clubs, especially moving from Aston Villa to Liverpool, where expectations were sky high and competition for starting spots was fierce. Adapting to different playing styles and managerial tactics required flexibility and a strong work ethic, traits that McMahon had in abundance. Despite these challenges, he managed to carve out a crucial role for himself in the heart of Liverpool's midfield, demonstrating his adaptability and determination. Injuries also posed a significant challenge for McMahon, as they do for many professional athletes. The physical toll of the game, combined with the rigorous demands of both club and international football, led to periods on the sidelines. These injuries were not just physical setbacks, but also mental and emotional tests, challenging McMahon to maintain his focus and come back stronger each time. Steve McMahon's managerial challenges came up after he retired from playing. His performance at Swindon Town was a period of significant highs and lows, arriving in November 1994 amidst the club's struggle to avoid a second consecutive relegation after dropping from the Premier League. McMahon stepped into a turbulent situation. His managerial debut was a tough introduction, with a loss and a red card marking his first league game in charge. Despite these early setbacks, McMahon's leadership soon made an impact. The departure of a key striker, amidst financial constraints and for far less than anticipated, marked a turning point for the worse. The team struggled to find the net, resulting in a relegation that deeply affected McMahon, highlighting the emotional toll of management. However, showcasing his managerial acumen, McMahon led a remarkable turnaround the following season. Swindon Town not only won the Second Division Championship, but did so with style, thanks in part to his strategic signings. McMahon's ability to motivate and strategize brought him personal accolades, including Manager of the Month awards and the prestigious Manager of the Year title. Despite these successes, the subsequent seasons were marked by inconsistency and challenges, with the team experiencing significant defeats and ultimately a dramatic fall in performance. Rumours of McMahon returning to Manchester City as manager were quashed when he committed his future to Swindon with a new 5-year contract, demonstrating his loyalty and determination to steer the club forward. The 1997-98 season offered a glimpse of hope with a strong start, but a drastic dip in form saw the team win just 3 of the last 24 matches. The following season's poor start and heavy defeats intensified the pressure, leading to fan protests demanding change. McMahon's departure from Swindon Town by mutual consent after a series of protests was a sombre end to a managerial stint that had its share of memorable moments. His time at Swindon Town underscores the challenges of football management, from achieving unexpected triumphs to navigating the lows of poor results and fan dissatisfaction. Through it all, McMahon's journey with Swindon Town reflects the unpredictable nature of football, where victories and defeats are 2 sides of the same coin, and the resilience and commitment of a manager can leave a lasting impact on a club's history.